In the top stories, Ernest Amory granted knighthood of Order of the Star of the Italian Republic. Regional leaders discuss food security amid threat of global crisis, and Qatari gas seen as alternative from Russia. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today's Friday, the 20th of May, 2022. I'm Jason Davis. Nationally, Ernest Amory, MBE, has been granted the knighthood of Order of the Star of the Italian Republic. Amory, who's the honorary vice consul of Italy in St. Kitts and Nevis, received the honor from the newly appointed ambassador of Italy to St. Kitts and Nevis, His Excellency Fabrizio Nicoletti, at a cocktail event held at Palm Court on Thursday. Ambassador Nicoletti commended the work Amory has done as consul that prompted the granting of the knighthood.
We had excellent relation with St. Kitts, but I must admit that in the last 20 years, who helped and facilitated these excellent relations was and is our consul here, Ernest Amory. His task, his commitment, the way he did it for the two countries, not only for Italy, but also to St. Kitts towards Italy, was important and successful. Ernest, you did it in a remarkable way. And it is in such a remarkable way that the Italian President of the Republic decided to grant him a knighthood.
Mr. Amory said he has been honored to represent Italy in its affairs for the past 20 years.
In 2002, I was asked actually, to represent Italy. And as I said earlier, it was not a responsibility, it was an honor to represent the beautiful country of Italy. Ambassador Nicoletti, on behalf of myself and my family, and my secretary, who's been with me for the past 22 years and 20 years working with the embassy. I want to thank you very much for this very prestigious honor. I'm very humbled and much appreciated.
He also made a special presentation to his secretary for the past 20 years, Denise Maloney. The distinction of the Order of the Star of the Italian Republic is awarded by the President of the Italian Republic. It qualifies as a second civilian honor of the state and represents a particular honor on behalf of all those who have acquired special merit in the promotion of friendly relations and cooperation between Italy and other countries and the promotion of ties with Italy. And in a related story, on Thursday, Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris held brief bilateral discussions with His Excellency Fabrizio Nicoletti, the newly appointed ambassador of Italy to St. Kitts and Nevis. During the courtesy call, which was held at the Prime Minister's government headquarters office, Dr. Harris emphasized the fact that the governments of St. Kitts and Nevis and Italy have enjoyed long-standing diplomatic relations. The Prime Minister used the occasion to thank Italy on behalf of the government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis for its assistance in training and other areas of cooperation. Ambassador Nicoletti advised the Prime Minister that his country remains committed to assisting the Federation in its further development. He identified a number of areas for future collaboration between both nations, including the blue economy. Prime Minister Harris responded by stating that the blue economy is a new frontier for the Federation and one in which his government is fully invested. The two officials also discussed at length the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine and the negative fallout it continues to have on the global marketplace. Prime Minister Harris stressed that small island states are being put at an even greater disadvantage as a result of this conflict, and as such urged larger nations like Italy to assist in easing the burden. His Excellency Ambassador Nicoletti, who is on a week-long visit to the Federation, presented his credentials to His Excellency the Governor-General, Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton, GCMG CVO QCJP LLD, on Tuesday at Government House. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has now incorporated hundreds of workers from the Skills Training Empowerment Program, or STEP, to the public service. Information from the Office of the Accountant General indicates that 467 former STEP employees have been regularized as Government Auxiliary Employees, or GAEs, effective May 1. The GAEs received their first weekly wage on Friday, May 13, and will be retroactively paid for the period January 1 to April 30, 2022. By being regularized into the public service, benefits include a greater sense of job security and inclusion in the government's health insurance scheme. According to information out of government headquarters, the process of regularizing STEP workers into the public service will continue over the coming months. We now move to news on the regional scene. Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister, the Honorable Gaston Brown, wants CARICOM to produce enough fertilizer to meet regional demand. He made the comments while addressing fellow regional heads at the start of a 3-day Agri-Investment Forum and Expo in Ghana on Thursday. This was among a raft of recommendations from Prime Minister Brown to strengthen the region's food security. ABS's Garfield Burford reports.
The warning of higher food prices as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine had been made on the first day of the war back in February. Viewers would remember